All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each sign. What are they thinking and feeling randomly at the bottom? Ace of Wands. Let's just cut the deck. Let's see. Let's try and get a... I'm not going to do a pre-shuffle for the Friday reading, but I will do a theme energy. Oh, it's the Five of Swords. You know, oddly enough, I feel like this is you. And I feel like it's them trying to get your attention. Somebody might try to get your attention this week. They're thinking of ways to get your attention. Huh. It reminds me of that somebody might impress you energy that I've had that came up, I think, in one of the Zodiac fly-throughs and the Soulmate journey reading. This is very different than how I would normally say. Usually it's the other way around. I think somebody's going to try and get your attention this week. You know, it's not a weekly reading. I mean, by say this week, it could be in this energy. It could be sometime in the next month or whatever. I don't know. It's the Friday reading. It's not the weekly reading. But what are they thinking and feeling? I think they're just thinking about it. That's what I think. We'll see. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Overall energy is 5 cups. I think this is probably why they're trying to get your attention. I think they feel stupid about something they did. Or feel stupid that they're even still interested. Or don't want to be the first one to reach out. So want to make it seem like you reached out to them when really you only reached out to them because they did something. Right? It's the old slash the girlfriend's tires slash the ex's tires while she's sleeping. So that she needs to call me to come fix them. You know, it's a bit of that. You know, a little bit. All right, well, we split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces, right? I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no time stamps here, because everything is energy and everything is fucking connected. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. The sign names are just there as placeholders for me. You know, I'm not, it's 12 separate energies. Sure, we can put a name to it if you want, Aries or Yugelvan. It doesn't really matter. All right, that said, let's go. Right here, Aries starts with position 1, ends with position 12. 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Just take what resonates. Don't worry about the signs. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's have some fun here. Everybody all set, camera-wise, table-wise? Okay. Been having table problems this morning. Okay, well, I got 2 cards that want to stick together, but I managed to split them up. So our story starts. What are they thinking and feeling? A star, yeah. I mean, it's hope. That's all that's coming off of it. Somebody hopes. Hopes for everything I've already said. Hopes they can get your attention. Hopes you'll even talk to them. It's just endless hope here. I'm not clarifying this reading. I don't, but... Okay, so our story starts with some hope. There's a snowball's chance in hell of you having a connection with this person. I don't get this as a new soulmate. But for some reason, I want to say that it is. So it might be for a very small percentage of you. Somebody's got a crush on you, and they're hoping you start to notice them. You're not noticing them. Okay? All right. Look, people who have crushes on you, they spend too much time with you. They come to your desk 9 times a day to borrow stuff if you're working. I mean, it's real easy to tell. You just got to pay attention. Most of the time, it's not your fault. You're just not paying attention. Okay? All right. All right, anyway, position 2, Taurus. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, somebody wants to start over. They're thinking about how to start over. For some of you, I don't want to say that, because that's going to be wrong for most of you, and somebody's going to run with it. Oh, did you hear what he said? Well, fuck it. Somebody's thinking about how to knock you up. Okay. Hey, it is. Okay. I'll tell you what, it happens. You know, I don't know, one way or another. I don't know who's thinking about what, but somebody's thinking about trapping you. Okay? Into something. That's for a small percentage of you, but it's worth saying. All right? Maybe you're about to go out with this person tonight, and you end up banging them, and they go, no, baby, we don't need the protection. Oh, yeah, you do. You know, because you were here. I saved you. Okay? I mean... Bring it with you. Bring both kinds. Bring all the kinds. Okay? I mean, seriously. Anyway, That's for a small percentage of you. For the rest of you, somebody here wants to start over, and they don't want you to think that they want to. Oh, fucking hell. Gemini, people need to grow up. Gemini, position 3. Queen of Cups. It's the most love I can feel from the deck. I'm just going to exaggerate here for entertainment purposes, but somebody's waking up every damn morning thinking of you. Okay? No, I don't mean pitching wood or tents. I mean just in general, just the love. For some reason, the love feels strongest in the morning. Okay? That's all I can say. I don't know what that means. But I bet it lasts all day. Okay? Somebody feels like they're in tune with you, or you might be in tune with this person. I think they're right. I think you guys are in tune with each other. You don't need me to tell you what this person's thinking and feeling. Just listen up and dial in. You're linked. You're like linked. Okay. All right. Position 4. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Theme energy, all signs position, always something here for everybody. Bookends, the hope. Okay. 7 of Wands. It's everything that no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about the Mercury reading, but it is here. There's hope. It's like somebody's trying to manifest this. Okay, they hope you'll get together, but they're not doing anything to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to manifest, you need to also put yourself in the flow of that energy. You need to do something. If you're going to manifest a new job, you don't just sit around, eat bonbons, and watch TV all day and say, well, the universe will provide. You know, no. They're not going to come knocking on you. Hello, we're the corporation down the street. We understand you're looking for a new job. You know, God told me. You know, that's not going to fucking happen. Well, you got to put in the effort. You got to go out there on, I don't know, where people look for Craigslist or something. I don't know wherever you fucking go to look for jobs. I don't know. I always own my own shit, so I don't fucking know. But, you know, used to be back in my, you know, when I was working in sales and stuff back in the 90s, it was the newspaper. So you got to look at the newspaper, go online and look for things and all of that. You've got to. All right? I mean, you got to put in the effort. Somebody's not putting in the effort here. All right? At all. They're wishing and hoping that you two come together, but they're sitting on the couch eating bonbons, watching TV. I'm probably Cheetos. It smells like Cheetos. All right. All right. If you want somebody to ask you out, you've got to be seen. You can't hide. All right? All right. Right here, Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera. 6 of Pentacles. I honestly do not know. I do not know what to say here because there's like 900 things. It's bouncing off of this. This is it. These two go together. That's it. You know, let me worry about what's bouncing off what. You, whatever. It feels to me that somebody is giving the love that they have to you. But you see, the thing is, it is not. It's not going anywhere. It's at a distance. So, maybe you're in their spank bank. I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. Somebody's fantasizing about you. I think they're daydreaming. And in the daydream, they're dreaming up a conversation, which is sort of acting like manifesting a little bit. All right? I think you could feel this. I think you two are linked. Your frequencies are very similar, almost exact. That's why I can't tell you apart, the Leo soap opera. I think if you meditate, if you get someplace silent, right? Law of pure potentiality, sit in the silence, whatever it is, you might be able to pick up on the link you have with this person. You'll know exactly what they're thinking and feeling. I feel like they're running a conversation right now on how to give to this, how to do this. But again, everybody doesn't want to be the one to give to it. They know they probably have to, but they don't want you to know that it's them. They want to make it seem like it was your idea. Virgo, position 6. You're going to complicate me on a Friday fucking morning. Really? Virgo, position 6. Sometimes you guys show up, sometimes my wild card spot. I don't know. The World. I mean, I say sometimes Sagittarius is the pain in my ass. Lately, it's been Virgo. It's been because it frays out in like 1,000 different directions. Yeah, this is you guys. So for greater than 80% of you, your life's about to change in some way, and I don't think you see it coming. Someone around you is making a unilateral decision that puts you in a whole new land. Imagine the way I would, to give you something for your mind's eye, as to the world's the most powerful card I could pull. Imagine you're on a plane. You book the flight. You're going to Miami, right? You're up in Seattle. You're going to Miami. I'm going to get your beach on, right? And you're flying on the plane. And you think you're going to Miami. The fucking pilot makes a unilateral decision. Nah, screw that. Yeah, we're going to Eugene. And you end up in Eugene, Oregon. I mean, what the fucking hell? What the fuck? This ain't Miami. I mean, it's a bit of that. That's sort of where you're at here. So someone around you is making a unilateral decision or overstepping. You might want to look into that. All right? Or at least be prepared for it. There might not be anything you can do with it. The world card is here. Now, it's small or it's big. For some of you, it's very minor. It's no big deal. Right? Changed up what we were going to have for dinner without telling you. Could be that. I'm just reading the energy. But for others of you, it is a big deal. It is as big as you thought you were going to Miami and you end up in Eugene. Okay? All right. Here we go. Anyway. Beaverton is real nice if you ever get a chance to go there. I like Beaverton, Oregon. I do. Anyway. Right here. Libra, position 7. I have no other way to read that. I really don't. I think they think they're doing the right thing. I don't know. Hierophant. No, I was going to say it ties to this. It doesn't really. It's sort of a standalone kind of a thing here. You taught somebody something recently. And recently, there's no time in the energy. It could have been fucking 6 years ago. But you taught somebody something, they didn't get it, now they get it. Okay? Welcome to my world. I run into that all the time. I mean, offline, before I did this channel, I run into that for decades. But doing this channel, I do. I get people, 2 years ago, I told myself I was never going to watch you again, you bastard. And now I'm back. Listen, I'm sorry, I appreciate it. I know what you meant, and now I get it. Right? Okay, yeah, I get that all the time. All of the time. It's happened 100 times at least. I'm back. Okay. Cool. I don't tell you anything that's not in the energy. It's not always what you want to hear. But at least think about it. Don't be, like I said in the Mercury reading, don't be 100% in any direction. Otherwise, then you're rigid, you're stiff, and you'll break. Be like the willow. Bend with the wind. Be like water. Take the shape of whatever it's poured into. Then you can't become a member of somebody's cult, for God's sake. Jesus, unreal. So anyway, somebody finally gets it. Maybe they're going to reach out. I don't know. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we find out what actions they're going to take. And we clarify. So we'll see. I don't know. Stay tuned for tomorrow's reading. We got to get the context here, though. Scorpio, my hot Scorpio is position 8. I'm sorry. 3 swords. I said I'm sorry before I pulled this. Did you hear that? Did you hear me say I'm sorry? Here it is. It's right there. Oh, fucking hell. Still at the bottom here. 5 of Cups. Why do I have to keep telling you this all the time? Who is this person attached to you? Who is this motherfucker? And I say motherfucker normally with love. I don't this time. Somebody, is this like a drama queen, male or female? Somebody who thinks you broke their heart, will invent ways that you break their heart. Somebody, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. I don't know, but it's like, it doesn't matter. You go out with this person, this is just an example, just catch my drift. You go out with someone like this and you think that you're having a great time, you had a terrific night, and you find out the next day they're all pissed off at you about something. Oh, Janelle is mad. Why is Janelle mad? We had a good time last night. Oh, she pissed. Apparently, you said something to the way. You don't even know what you did. They're just always in a state of Kurt Cobain and pain. It's always somebody else's fault. Somebody did it. It's just drama. They're just looking for drama. Somebody might be bringing some drama to you. I bet in the weekly reading they do. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a betting man, so I don't know. Anyway. Unreal. Let me get something to drink here. All right, Sagittarius. My Sagittarians. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Always a pain in my ass sometimes. I don't know. The Four of Wands. I don't remember your monthly reading fully. I wish I did. This is the closest Friday reading and weekly reading type thing to the monthly readings. Somebody's thinking, I'm just going to be very literal with this. I think somebody's thinking about asking you to move in or asking if they can move in with you. That's what I think. And I know it's just the Four of Wands. I know it's a new beginning, but that's just the way it feels. It's a Four of Wands, which always leads to the Ten of Pentacles, but it's a Four of Wands that feels like a Ten of Pentacles. Okay? I do think that somebody is thinking about asking if they can crash at your place or wanting you to move in with them. I don't quite know what it means. I don't know. That's all I've got on that. It may not be for you. That might only be for a few people watching. But it's important you know this. I don't know why. Probably because it's a great big don't. I don't know. I don't know. Capricorn, position 10. Knight of Swords. That's just what I get. I don't like it either. But it is. It's honest. It's what's there. If it's not for you, then don't worry about it. I'm not your astrologer anyway. You shouldn't be going by the signs here. All right? It might only be for two people. If it is, pay attention. All right? Knight of Swords, position 10. Slice number 10 of the 12 slice pie. Slicing the cycle into 12 pieces. Capricorn. Somebody wants to give you a piece of their mind. It feels a little swordsy. It feels a little, and they don't care what your response is. In other words, it's very one-sided. Somebody comes and stabs you with their words and then runs and books it for the hills. Okay? All right. Aquarius, position 11. These fucking readings, I swear. Sometimes the Six of Wands, the energy the universe sends me, I don't control it. One day I always hope it sends me something easy, but it won't. It won't. You know, I mean, because it probably knows I'd be bored with it if it did. I like these things. It is tied. This is my other wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. It is tied with this Virgo thing. Whoever is making a unilateral decision about you either thinks there's a way they can soften it so that you'll like it, or they just think you'll like it. What do I mean? I mean, don't come at me and go, well, Steve, that can't be for me. I mean, that's your job. A lot of times, you know, behind the scenes, you've already been fired and you don't know it. You know, I mean, it is what it is. When I did sales, I used to run the place, and I know that we'll give him 2 more days out there and we'll see how he does. You know, we have the little meeting in the back. We'll give him 2 more days and we'll see how he does. We don't then go over to the person and say, hey, Jimmy, we're going to give you 2 more days and see how you do. No, we shut the fuck up. We work on it. We send over a supervisor, train him a little bit. If we can't, you know, after the 2 days, we cut him. Well, but we get the paperwork in order in advance. So that could be happening. There's a way to soften the blow, you know, with stuff like that. You throw in a little bonus or something. I don't know, bus money. Who the fuck knows? But for most of you, this is somebody making a decision about the direction of your life in general. It could be a job. It could be what to have for dinner. I don't know. But they think I think your victory lies in figuring out who it is and calling them out on it. I think that's where your victory lies, because your energy is attached to this too. All right? I think you can turn it into a win for you if you want to. Okay? Or it could be as well, you can work with whatever they do. Maybe you're like, Steve, I don't sweat that. I can just work with it, whatever they do. It looks like you're right, if that's you. Okay? So cool. Good for you. I'm with you. I'm kind of the same way. I just roll with stuff. Just flow with the energy. Be like water. Don't be rigid, right? We already talked about it up in here. Back at position 7. All right? It is what, and in the Mercury reading. All right. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. I don't know fully why 5. Very interesting. Somebody's hoping. There's still a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope bleeding over all of this. Eight of Wands, yeah, somebody's hoping you'll talk to them. Somebody's hoping you'll reach out. That's the whole... This person's not even trying to get your attention. They're just hoping you'll reach out. I don't know who it is. It doesn't have a name tag on it. Okay. They will likely do something to get your attention, like I showed you on that Five of Swords earlier. I don't know why for you I was drawn to look at what's under the Five of Cups. This could be somebody who maybe took you for granted at some time, or you felt like took you for granted. I don't know. Could be. I'm not sure. It's just the way it reads. Take it as it resonates. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card. 5 swords randomly at the bottom. The 5 swords was that guy at the beginning when we looked at it, when we got the theme energy? Yeah. All right, let's go. Add it up, universe. What are they thinking and feeling? Whoever they are. Okie doke. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. I'm sure about my read on it. I'm just not sure it's for more than 2 or 3 people watching. And I'm not sure they're here on day 1 of the reading either, but I don't know. 9 of Wands. Crossing the center card, I'm going to pull Wheel, King of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Am I right? Is it just, yeah, justice. Everybody's, your person's going to try, I'm just going to say it, they're going to try and get your attention. All right? And then they're going to look. This is the energy of, do you ever have a crush somebody at school? Usually this is boys that do this, but girls do it too, I suppose. You ever, you're in like 7th grade or something. You're at that age, where it's difficult to get up to go to the chalkboard every once in a while, right? You're at that age. You have a crush on somebody, so you stare at them all day, right? You just stare at them. And then they turn around and they catch you staring and you quickly look away and be like you're busy doing something. That's what this is. It's straight up. It's somebody peeking through a wall because something makes them happy. And then when they see, they quick flip it around. Oh, I wasn't looking. I don't know why this is. It could mean spying energy is going to kick up. It could be an indicator of that. Okay? It could be. Okay. All right, well, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay. Tomorrow we ask what actions they're likely to take based on the context here, and we clarify. So it's the same reading, but we clarify. I may stick with this same deck, too. All right? All right. Good luck.